laws could be tightened to prevent somebody like this from getting a gun.
Yeah, exactly. And if he passed a background check and there had already been questions about his behavior, then the question becomes, why wasn't this reported? As we saw in the Gifford shooting, you had an individual who had been kicked off Pima County Community College. It had been reported to the sheriff's office. Nobody followed up on it. Virginia Tech, same thing. The problem, Megan, that we see each and every single time is that you have an abundance of laws and you have people, including state and local officials, who do not follow those laws. And I want to bring up something really quickly as well. Everyone's focusing on the gun. Can we also bring up the fact that this was a racially charged, racially motivated crime by somebody who had a grievance? And I think that there is all too often a focus on the tool instead of the hate in someone's heart.
You know, we saw this, Bill, we've seen this in other cases where a disgruntled employee goes back to the place of business and takes the lives of his coworkers. I mean, we did a special on somebody who did it, and he beheaded a woman with a knife. You can take away the weapon, but shouldn't we be focusing on taking away the will to murder? And is that even possible in 2015, United States of America?
Well, it would be great if we could take away the will to murder, but the answer can't be do nothing. If people are repeatedly being killed with guns, there's not a lot of beheadings in the United States. There are random acts of violence that happen with weapons besides guns. But guns are what's at the center every single time. And yes, we should focus on the fact that that's the weapon being used, because more people get killed with guns in the United States than any other country in the world. And there has to be something that we can do about it. It can't just be, well, background checks can't save us every single time. It ought to be, what the heck are we going to do to save the United States of America from the gun problem that it has right now?
What about it, Dana?
We don't have a gun problem. We have a criminal problem. We have a society that thinks it's completely permissible to shirk responsibility. We have people who have no problem with what Planned Parenthood does in terms of fetal parts harvesting. We don't teach a respect for life. We glorify violence in movie, music, film, and books. This is what our society is. This is Frankenstein's monster. This is what society has created. It is a reflection of us. And as I said, criminals are always going to be with us. I've had my life protected with a gun. I don't want that right taken from me.
Thank you both for being here. Tough
Thank you,
story.